Jim Cren's No Restrictions with Todd DeFazio.
It is Jim Cren, No Restrictions, with my partner in crime, my great friend Todd DeFazio. We are in his studio, in his palatial estate in the South Hills. And it's just a typical Todd DeFazio kind of home. 9 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, which is amazing. We have 12 bathrooms, which is good because I have, the prostate the size of a little grape, so I got to go to the bathroom a lot. So that's good. That's good, Todd. We're videoing, as you can see, for our friends in Facebook and others, and I have a face for radio, as they say. It's kind of a new thing for us. Todd is adventurous. He said, Jim, we should video. I said, okay, let's do it. And it's so you can see my new look here.
Yeah,
I'm going with a beard.
Nice.
I'm going with a beard. I don't know if I look nice. I'm going with a beard.
Oh yeah, I think you look good like that.
Thank you.
It's a new look for you.
It's a new look for me. I couldn't believe it. A young lady, a pretty young lady, actually said that I looked like I couldn't believe it. Usually, when someone says I look like a celebrity or something, a beautiful young lady will usually say, "You look like Eddie Munster," and or the stalker from ID Discovery on every show. But she goes, "Oh, you look like Antonio Banderas."
Really?
I said, "Really?" That's what
That's
I said.
an interesting.
I did too.
I don't see it.
I didn't care. I was a great compliment because I just started talking like him the whole time.
So to open it up.
I didn't know what happened. It kicked in like a "Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that to me. I don't know why am I talking like this. I don't know. Let's play. Let's play."
See, I
Just
think
start talking like this the rest of the day. The whole show will be like this now. That's what I talk like. I'll talk like Antonio Banderas. That's what I talk like.
I get Seth MacFarlane all the time. I think you.
I've gotten that a few times. Yeah, I got that actually several times.
Like you could probably, like with the weight loss, you could probably go into industry parties,
As
telling
Seth.
people you're Seth. Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll pitch product, pitch shows. Actually, we do have a show. Todd's involved in, and myself, and my buddy Mike Whitland, and we have a wonderful show. That, a pilot. We'll see what happens, and we'll keep everyone posted. We videoed last weekend. It's a travel show. It's called Radioactive. Can't give too much detail right now, but it's basically a travel type show, and I'll be the host. And my friend T. Robe, very funny comedian, he's involved also, and our friend Kirk. And we're just keeping it the download. We don't get too excited because these things are still 1,000,000-to-1 shots. These shows.
Yeah.
Now, this one has some heat, but it has a shot. Has a chance.
It was such a fun weekend all together, just the shooting and then all of us hanging out and we were having guy time and bonding.
Yeah, it was because
it was fun.
Mike, he's major league. He really is.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of reality shows on the burner and movies he's produced, and he's one of the producers of Rock of Ages. So it's interesting. A great guy, and so he really had it organized. And so it was a major production, and it was fun going around the city of Pittsburgh. So that's the city we chose to showcase for the travel show, and it was fun going to Pamela's. Now, was that the first time you ever had Pamela's?
That was the first time I ever had Pamela's.
The pancakes are amazing,
so good. Somebody posted a picture on social media of Pamela's today, and I instantly I was like, I need to go there.
They're hard to describe if you never had it. Now, my grandmother used to make pancakes exactly like that.
They're thick and spongy on the inner part,
right? And
the outer part is like thin and crispy. That's my favorite part.
It's not quite a crepe,
right?
It's not quite a pancake. It's like a hybrid of pancake and a crepe or something. I can't describe. But my grandmother, the crispy thing on the outside. My grandmother would make them crispy like that all the way. Solid.
That's my favorite way.
She called them flapjacks. Now, I don't know if it's a Polish thing or not. She's from Poland.
That's my favorite way, though.
It was amazing. We polish those babies off in seconds.
Yeah, I like crispy. Even with my waffles, I overdo them because I like them crispy.
But the funny thing was, we went to in the Strip afterwards, walked through the Strip district. Of course, I grew up there and all the shops and everything. But we were at Sinceri's, and if you haven't been to Sinceri's or ever, you have to go to the Strip and try it. If you haven't been in a long time, get down there because they have these breads, And the breads have
Oh yeah.
like meat in sauces and different mixtures in the middle of the bread. It has
Yes.
different styles of bread. But one is an atomic, was it pepperoni roll?
Pepperoni roll. Yeah.
It's got hot peppers involved,
Yeah.
mixed as a pepperoni roll. And we, at the end of the night, we went to that. Now we went to Jack's Bar, which was
Right.
awesome, by the
Yeah.
way. We loved Jack's Bar. Is the place on Saturday night.
It was fun.
Got to go to Jack's Bar, which is right around the corner from Bloom's,
Yeah.
our cigar shop where we always, we usually do our tapings.
Yeah.
It's Mark and everyone at Bloom's there. So right around the corner, on the corner is Jack's Bar on the south side, around 12th Street. And it was wonderful. And after that, we hit Permane Brothers in the Strip District,
Yeah.
which was so much fun. And Todd did a little sandwich race
Yeah.
for the TV show, kind of
we
see how
did.
quick he could eat a Permane sandwich or
Yeah.
cheesesteak. You polished that baby off pretty good.
Yeah, I was good in about the first 20 seconds, but we had
I was
we being at Jack's and the other bars on the south side. I was a little tipsy
I was tipsy. I was with you.
because I don't normally go that hard like that.
No, we were like we had classic limousine helping us in driving us around. So it
Riding
was
in
real nice.
style.
Yeah, we're riding in style. So we didn't have to worry about drinking and driving. So we were putting a few pops back. Yeah, at Jack's, man, we were doing some shots.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not a shots guy, but
gotta-
T. Rowe was leading the way with that too.
We did T and I did a Boilermaker. Did you do a Boilermaker
Yeah.
with us?
Yes, I did.
If you don't know what a Boilermaker is out there, if you're outside of Pittsburgh, an Imp and Iron we call it, which is an Imperial
Yeah.
whiskey and iron.
Oh
City.
man.
So we got Imp and Irons,
Yeah.
show a little flavor to the city. And you drop the shot glass in,
Mm-hmm.
and you drink it, and it goes down. But I tell you, I was a little bit buzzed. for
Yeah,
sure.
that was not my typical Saturday night.
No,
And did you do the Batman shot?
I did the Batman shot.
Oh man,
Batman
that
shot was impressive, also.
That was okay. It tasted better than I thought.
Well, then we go to Permane's, which was great. It was a fun night. And when you have a camera with you, it's wild, man. People just
Yeah.
are all over the place,
Yeah.
they're flocking. It's
I think
amazing.
the highlight of Permanis for me was we walk in the door and the guy standing next to me's face is on the wall.
Oh,
Your
God.
face is on the wall.
How
and
funny
we
was
put
that?
that picture on social media and everything.
That's so fun. I know, it was so fun, Todd, because it's it's an honor to have that mural. I remember, and I forgot it was there, as I haven't been down there in a while.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool, looking up and there's the mural next to Donnie Iris.
I think if you're on the
Memento.
mural, you should get a free sandwich for life.
Well, I grew up on 12th Street in Penn, in the alley there behind Heinz History Center. So I used to eat breakfast there all the time, man. Back when it was only one area, just that one where the counter is. That's all they had. There was no room in there. It was mainly truckers.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the club life started hitting in there. And I was right around that age, hitting that club life. So it was pretty amazing. And it was so funny because back in those days, when you go in, you'd order a cheesesteak, whatever, and I don't know how they figured out calculated because it was so packed. You'd be like 3 cheesesteaks. I don't know if they were making it up, but $15. Okay, everybody said just gave them the money.
Yeah.
Just to get through the line. But yes, it's still packed. It's still the same, man. That's what I love about Permanis. It hasn't changed. The quality of the sandwich is outstanding.
Yeah.
There's
and
something about
they're all over the place now.
they're everywhere in the
There's
south
one in
side.
Peters Township now.
Peters out in the suburbs. You
Yeah.
got them in, all over. And there's something about the slaw and the fries, the combination.
Oh, there's nothing beats it.
See, the cheesesteak is my favorite. Still.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pittsburgher.
The Pittsburgher, they call it. Yeah, the cheesesteak one, the old cheesesteak's my favorite. In the capicola and cheese, second favorite, maybe with egg.
Yeah.
Do you do the fried egg?
I don't do egg. No, I'm not an egg guy. But I like to get the whole pickle
Okay.
on the side.
We Larry Richard and I we do that. We do the cheesesteak with Pittsburgh with egg. Whenever we do our Yinzer card meetings. So that's So I love got to get like 2 a month. I average 2 a month. Trying to as I watch my weight.
I miss. I used to live in Mount Lebanon, and I was like I could walk to the one by the Galleria.
Right.
And my son and I would go there at least 2 days a week.
When you do Uber Eats, they're on Uber Eats
yeah,
too.
we would walk there. We'd go for family pizza night one night, and then we would get sandwiches another night.
It's the great.
Watch games there. It was. I loved being that close.
Well, we partied that night, and then the next day, we did part of this show. This TV show is the show A Pride of a City, and pride of Pittsburgh we use, of course, is the Steelers. The Steelers are pride. So we went to a bunch of tailgates, parties around the stadium because we were playing the Browns that Sunday. And, man, that is amazing. It never ceases to amaze me how crazy
it seemed like
tailgates
every
are.
tailgate had a ringleader.
Yeah.
And every tailgate, they made you drink shots. That was the big tradition at every tailgate.
My favorite, there was a guy from North Carolina. They were all from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Just came up for the game. They travel in RVs and things. 40 people from North Carolina. They travel to a lot of the East games, East Coast games. They came to every home game, I guess, and some of the East Coast games they traveled to. But he saw the camera, and he said to Todd and I, and he said, "Because you guys want something for TV?" I said, "Yeah, we do." He said, "I'll show you something we do every game." I go, "What?" He gets all 40 people in a circle, and he pours us all a shot of some kind of moonshine.
Yeah.
And we all do a shot.
It was like a blueberry pie moonshine. It was delicious.
It had a kick to it, too.
But we were drinking all the night before on the south side.
My liver was hurting.
And I was, that was a long weekend for me.
We hit those shots, and then it was interesting. People are so nice. Pittsburghers are so nice. Something about the city. That's one thing that's unique about our city, Pittsburgh. People are just so nice and giving. You know, just giving. So, because really, you walk up and you say hello, and they're like, they don't care. Come on here, eat, get some food. Where else can you get that? What other cities like that? But so anyway, we walked over, and this guy is a hunter, and a lot of hunters in the tri-state, and he had moose meat.
Yeah, it was good.
Which you don't.
I ate the moose meat.
Yeah, you must have gotten in the west somewhere. I think he said he got it. But it was my first moose meat. Would you? It was okay.
It was good, and he had boar, and he just kept giving us food.
He had more exotic.
And they had
food.
T-shirts for their tailgate.
Yes, he had elk, and
so
he had
fun.
moose, and he had moose burgers. The moose was good.
We didn't have to eat breakfast at all.
You don't see moose that often. You put fries and slaw on the moose. You don't see that.
No, that'd be great.
It wasn't really too gamey. I think I'd eat moose again.
Yeah. They cooked it on the grill.
The elk I like.
Nice.
I like the elk also. The wild boar might have been a little gamey, but the moose meat, I'm all in on the moose meat.
All moose meat sandwich.
It must be. I mean, he was a moose hunter.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, moose are big. They're like 700-800 pounds, I think, right? Aren't they? Or maybe bigger.
Yeah, I think
maybe
so.
They're bigger.
They're pretty big.
Are they? I wonder if they're hard to get. I mean, moose. They can't be too fast.
I don't know.
That's got to be a slow animal.
I'm not a big hunter.
I'm not a big hunter. I don't hunt. I mean, but look, I don't hunt, but I do eat meat. So I kind of just bypass the hunting and just get my food at Giant Eagle all wrapped and ready to go in cellophane and prepared. So I don't really do the hunting, but I do eat meat. But I'm not big in exotic meat. You know. Now the funny thing is in Pittsburgh, where they're hunters, and we have our Yinzer Christmas cards will be hitting the shelves in a week at all the Giant Eagles. And one of the Christmas cards I did, Todd, I think it's pretty funny. It's I have it where Santa Claus is talking to the little elves, and then the reindeer are off to the side, and they're nervously listening in, and this is a Pittsburgh thing, really. So they're over on they're like, what's he saying? And they can hear him. Santa says to the elves, "Hey, I got a cousin, or I'm sorry, I got a friend up in Butler. He's got a venison stew recipe that'll knock your little socks off." And the deer are all like, "What?" You know. So Rob Rogers brought that to life. That's one of the cards. The other card we have is the first card that I came up with. Very first card a year ago. We started Yinzer cards. I started writing them down, and Rob brought it to life. Rob Rogers once again. But I put a chair on top of a house. It says, "Don't forget to leave your parking space for Santa." Don't forget to leave your parking space for Santa.
Nice.
So that card. So we have a 4-pack Christmas card series coming out. Should be the week of this podcast airing. So check your Giant Eagles for all that. So yeah, I'm excited. It's hard to believe, man. The holidays are already here.
Yeah.
Christmas. I mean, Thanksgiving is happening and all that. Everyone's starting to think about turkey and the whole deal, man. Have you ever had did you ever have like a fresh turkey? Like from a farm?
No.
I did once. And
it was good?
Well, it's interesting. See, I'm so used to a butterball turkey.
Yeah.
It was like gamey.
It wasn't as meaty as.
It was a gamey kind of taste.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, for me, I'm sure it was juicier, and some people prefer that. But it's like fresh one. Like,
Yeah.
you know how I didn't know this. Now, like, you know how long like turkeys are frozen?
No.
Like 3 to 5 years or something like that.
Really?
They could be. Yeah, they can freeze them, and they can deep freeze.
I don't know if I like that.
But I think I like it.
You like it better?
I like it better than the fresh.
Well, I think those
I want
turkeys
my
are fatter than the wild game turkeys. They're,
I don't know, but I ate the fresh turkey, and I thought I'd like my turkey 3 to 5 years frozen.
okay.
I like it. I need
I
need old turkey.
Have you ever had the deep fried turkey?
I have
people
had it.
rave about it.
It's pretty amazing.
But if you don't do it right, it explodes.
It's really dangerous to make.
yeah, so
Don't make it.
It's not something
No.
I want to make.
Unless you grew up with it or know someone
Yeah,
who knows what
no.
you're doing. Do not do because you got to put it in like peanut oil. That has to be like totally thawed.
Yeah.
If you don't put it in, if you put it in like not thawed,
Right.
it
And
like
the water
explodes.
will make the
No, it
oil
like
explode.
explodes or
Yeah.
something like that, man.
Yeah,
You know,
because when the ice melts and the water mixes with the oil, everything just explodes.
Nobody wants to die in a turkey accident, Tom.
No.
That's not good. That's
No.
the worst way to go, or it's one of the worst way to go. That would be horrible every Thanksgiving. Oh, my God. People would be sitting there thinking of you going, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yeah, remember Bob died in a turkey accident. Yeah, remember the turkey blew up on him? He was eating the deep fried, which we never eat again.
If you have, I was gonna say,
Never eat again.
do you still eat turkey if somebody
After
dies?
Bob
in a
blows
turkey
up on a
accident?
turkey, I still would eat turkey, but I wouldn't eat the deep fried one anymore in honor of Bob.
Okay.
I put a little picture of Bob up there too, a little cardboard cutout where he sits and stuff. I mean, if you're gonna go, if you're gonna go. I don't want to get maimed in a turkey accident because then I gotta tell people that story all year. But no, do not resuscitate if a turkey accident gets me. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You don't. You just might as well go
yeah.
at that point.
He would kind of look like Freddy Krueger, maybe.
Yeah, you don't want a Freddy Krueger look at
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. It's not good. But the frozen, yeah. So don't do it unless you know someone who's the peanut oil thing, the deep fried turkey.
Yeah.
But I have had it,
Okay.
and it is outstanding.
See, I mean, I have to try to get somebody
You
that I
could,
know.
yeah. Well, you're pretty handy. You're smart. You're pretty sharp on things. I think you could probably figure out how to handle things. You could build. You know, I think you're pretty safe on things. You probably go through all the safety tips, or you probably read through all the safety things.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you'd-
I would, but that doesn't mean I'll execute it properly.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't have. It wouldn't blow up on you. Do you now? The thing is with Thanksgiving, it's interesting because it's tough with. I always sit at the card table
Yeah.
with the family Thanksgiving with the nephews
kids.
and nieces
Kids
and
table,
aunts and
yeah.
or the cousins. I'm sorry, I sit there and aunts and uncles, and grandma, mom, or they all sit at the big table. Now there's the big table in one room, and there's a little card table in the other. And I got called up to the big table a few years for a cup of coffee, literally, and then when sent back down. Because you got certain behavior you have to have certain conversation skills. I
Right.
just don't
You gotta
have
make the
it.
cut, right?
You got to make the cut.
It's like
I
an
tried.
audition. First time's an audition.
It's like baseball.
Right?
It's like baseball. Todd. I was, like I said, I was the guy called up for a cup of coffee, got sent back down. But I'm proud. I'm really happy I made it up there.
Yeah.
I made it through pumpkin pie. Just know I made it. It was good for me. Will I ever get back? I don't know. I do like with the little nieces and nephews though, and
Yeah.
cousins. I do like it. I think they like me there because I can entertain them. So
Yeah, I was gonna
kids
say,
don't
do you
scream.
do like your voices and things like that? For
Yeah,
them?
I entertain the kids. I think that's what it is. I'm like a designated card table guy.
Okay.
So that's why I never get called up. Do you eat the big table?
My family's so big that we have like 3 and 4 tables at my mom's house.
Oh,
But
interesting.
nowadays we do lunch here. Lunch at her house.
Okay.
And then my in-laws come here because we have the biggest house of the.
And then
of
you
the
have
crew.
okay. So
We
the
can fit
kids
most
do the kids
people.
sit at a little table, or do they sit at a big table?
Yeah, we have like a kids table, and then so
Okay.
here obviously if I'm at the kids table, there's something wrong in my own house.
Well, see, I sit. Yeah, it's true. So you have the house. No, but But even at my house, when it's at my house,
Yeah.
I still sit at the kids' table.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still designated to the kids' table for some reason. I don't know what that means, but I am. And I don't know what it is after I eat. What it is with fiber. Anyone between the ages of 4 and 8 think my stomach is a trampoline.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I lay down, boom, it's
Yeah.
out of nowhere. There's a kid flying and hits me in the stomach to bounce off of it. And it's rough.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I got to prepare for Thanksgiving. Get ready. Then of course, then the shopping starts. The shopping. Are you a big shopper?
Yeah. I've only done the Black Friday thing once.
Really?
Now that online shopping is popular,
I said I don't like that. I can't do that.
the online stuff.
No, the Black Friday thing.
No.
The shopping out.
I don't like. I for all the things that I've done, like DJing and all that.
Right.
I don't like to be in crowds.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I like
it's
to
just the parking.
like when you're a
and the whole
DJ,
thing.
you're safe in your own little space.
Yeah.
I think that's why like I would be in those big crowds DJing, but no,
Interesting.
I'm not. I get really weird in big crowds. I don't
Really?
know, yeah.
So the DJ thing did it to you.
Well, it protected me. It was my space.
Oh.
So I don't know.
So you need like a buffer. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I like going to the mall. It's nice walking around.
Yeah.
Not on Black Friday. The
No.
other days I'll go.
Yeah, I know.
I'll go the other days. Like after Black Friday, I'm good.
Yeah.
My mom goes with my Aunt Helen. It's amazing. It's like football. They get up at like 6 in the morning.
Man.
They prepare. I think they put the shoe polish in their each eye. It's crazy.
See, Lisa
They love
will.
it.
Lisa will go.
She'll
Her
go?
and her mom, or her and her friends. Yeah, they go.
They always have on the news too some crowds.
Unless you're getting a TV, I can get everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is big. What you mean, like a big TV sale? Of some
Yeah,
kind?
that's pretty much usually what the
Yeah,
big
that's
item
what they go
is.
for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I think it's for the hunt. That's the hunters. The shoppers. That's their hunting day. The
Yeah.
hunting starts right on that Monday for the hunter.
I don't even
hunters.
like to go get groceries. I mean,
Well,
it's
no,
getting
that's-
to the point
that's
now
rough,
where they
too.
just bring them
It's
to
too
your
packed.
door.
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
it's a really lazy society. We
Yeah.
don't go anywhere anymore, right?
Right.
Everything can be delivered
Right.
on whatever.
I was shocked they bought the new computer at a store.
I might just give my Thanksgiving. I might just have it Ubered. I might do Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
I'm gonna pitch that to the family. Let's do Uber Eats.
John Eagle deliver it.
Let's have it. It's sent to the house. Exactly,
Market
man.
district. Yeah.
I'll get it 1, 2, 3. I bet that. Gee, that's good. Night before Thanksgiving, on the 21st, I am at the Strand Theater in Zelienople. So I'll be doing a concert at the Strand Theater, Zelienople. So it's a nice night to come out and have some laughs, so you can sleep in the next day, watch football and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. So Strand Theater. So get your tickets. Call the Strand, get the tickets, and I'll see you out there the night before Thanksgiving, man.
And I'm pretty sure I can go to jimcrenn.com to get them
tickets
as
there.
well. Yeah.
And are you going to come to the show, man?
Yeah, I'll be front row.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
I'll be front row for you.
It's a beautiful little theater. I played it about 6 months ago. Man. I loved it. Great room. So I'm looking forward to going back to the Strand. Got some new material, some new stories. Working on some new stories. More storytelling, some new impressions. I have to do Antonio Banderas. And a few new impressions working on. So looking forward to that. And I'm not sure we're gonna get open, but we're working on that. So it's 21st. It's coming up, man.
Do you know who's opening the show that day?
Not yet. Not sure
Not
who we're
yet.
going to get. We're looking into it. Yeah, trying to figure out who to get. Do a little 10-minute opening. I'll do like an hour and 10,
Yeah.
something like that. Typical show. But yeah, I like doing these little theaters. A lot of great little theaters around Pittsburgh, man, and also in Pittsburgh downtown.
Yeah.
That's what I'm mainly going to do in 2019. Try to do a lot of theaters.
Yeah.
For my live stuff, man. For the live
Theater
show.
tour.
More of a theater tour. Yeah.
Very nice.
Still doing impressions and characters, but go off into a little more storytelling.
And
stuff.
the band, you could probably incorporate the band into that tour too.
Starting
Have
to
a
get
jam
in,
session.
Yeah, gonna start to do some singing impressions, man. I wouldn't mind. I'm tempted. I'd like to bring a cigar up on stage, like Ron White. Did you ever watch Ron White?
Yeah.
I love Ron White. I don't know why. Some people love him, some people don't. I love him. I think he's brilliant. man.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he brings a cigar on stage and lights it up.
Yeah.
He's the only one allowed to smoke. You're not allowed to smoke in a lot of rooms.
Do you think
Like
that's a tribute to George Burns?
I don't think it is. I think maybe
He's the only person I know that would do that. Go on stage and
oh yeah,
before him.
and he would light the cigar. But
Yeah.
I don't think Ron White's doing it as any tribute. I think he just likes cigars.
Just likes cigars.
I think he just relaxes.
Now, have you ever interviewed him?
I've never met him, never interviewed. Last time I was in Los Angeles, I played a room in Santa Barbara. Mark Eddy and I played a room in Santa Barbara, and it was great. Santa Barbara Comedy Club. And Ron White was there like a week earlier. He just appeared there. I just missed him. He lives in Santa Barbara somewhere.
Okay.
So it was kind of cool that
Maybe that's somebody we have to put on the wish list for the as a guest on the show.
I would go crazy with him. I just love his style, man. His story style.
We can
man.
have him meet us at Burn or Blooms or.
Oh, he would love it. He'd hang out.
He'd love Burn.
He has a new special on Netflix. It's really funny, man. Definitely, check it out.
I will. I have Netflix, and I will check it out.
I just watched it. Hey, we always do weird stories on the show, so we haven't done one in a while. See what's going on around the world. Strangeness here. I thought this kind of weird. Are you into body modification? You know what it is?
No, but maybe.
You know what it is. I'm gonna light up a cigar since
Yeah, go ahead.
Since, see if it starts to get too smoky in the studio,
That's
let me
all
know.
right.
We don't want to.
The cameras.
We don't want any alarms going off. No one can see in the cameras.
Yeah.
Kind of scary on the camera, man, because I've been doing radio forever.
Yeah.
I like doing television. I do TV sometimes, but usually it's only like a 10-minute segment or something. But we might have to get a professional makeup artist or something. Get some special effects. I don't know, gross people out by ugly mug.
Well, let us know what you think. If you like the video side of it, or like what we're doing.
I'll be getting change his hair. Jimmy, change your hairstyle. Jimmy, shave that beard.
Well, they have a way to tell us. They can call or text us 724-40-KREN. That's our phone number, and they could call or text us.
You can use my video
and let us know.
Mice.
Yeah, hey.
Put that video in a corner and scare mice away. Yeah.
So you got a cigar from Bloom's today?
Yeah, I got a Bloom cigar.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm Ron White here on the podcast.
You got me hooked on the coffee-flavored cigars.
Jabas, the coffees are good.
Yeah, the Jabas and then the Drew Estate.
This is Drew Estate, actually, Kentucky Cure.
Yeah, that's my new favorite.
Drew Estate mixtures he has partnered with. A couple great cigars. Yeah, Burn, man. We dig Burn. Hanging out there a lot lately.
That was I didn't know what to expect going there, and it's a very diverse crowd.
Yeah, cool vibe.
People of all walks of life come in there, and young, old, all different backgrounds. And,
beautiful room, man.
Yeah, the architecture and the the way that place is laid out it's like nothing you could see in the city. I don't think.
It's the most unique club in the city, and I got to tell you, it's a place where you want to go and talk to somebody and hang out. Go there. If you want to meet somebody, go there. I'm telling you, it's just a unique club. I can't describe it.
That was kind of like our headquarters for the shoot.
Yeah.
And it was like we spent a lot of time there. And
the staff's great. They're very
welcoming.
welcoming.
Food's delicious.
Yeah.
And it's reasonably priced. It's
highly recommend.
You're not going to break the bank by eating there, but it's very nice atmosphere, and the staff is super friendly.
December 18th, I'm going to do a show with T. Rowe and a few other comedians. We're doing for Toys for Tots.
Very cool.
So we're going to do a charity show for Toys for Tots at Burn on December 18th. So I hope everybody can stop out. But anyway, getting back to body modification. Now, that's not really – there's tattoos, okay? And we talked about tattoos before.
Yeah.
I want to get a tattoo eventually. I'm not sure what it's going to be.
Yeah.
As long as it's not flowers or Daffy Duck. Other than that,
Lombardi trophies. No, just...
Wait a second. No. Now you're onto something. I get Lombardi trophies.
That's the Pittsburgh
that would
tattoos.
Be awesome.
That's
wow.
Most Pittsburghers that have tattoos either have like the triad with the Penguins, Pirates, and Steeler logo all combined to one.
Okay.
Some of them get Lombardis, the Terrible Tau.
Well, I could get Cup and Lombardi. I don't know. Where would I put it? Someone will get my arm. I don't think I put all Lombardis.
Do your arm?
Little Lombardis? I don't know. I don't know that.
You want to do the 6 Lombardis?
Would it look cool? I don't know if it looked good. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean...
Well, you got to get one too then with me.
Well, I have a design that I would get.
Do you have one already?
Yeah,
you picked out a design? You went that far?
I thought I showed it to you.
You did not.
It's
Show
a
me the design.
It's a cross.
That's what I want, a cross. Maybe I'll look at
it's like a tribal and it's shadowed and.
Yeah, you didn't show me that one.
Yeah.
Wait, you told me about it. You didn't show me. You told me you're going to get. It's like a big one.
Yeah,
It's like you're going on the chest.
No,
right?
I'm not going that far.
Like The Rock.
Like, you know what's crazy?
You're
The
gonna
only
go-
person that's going to see it is Lisa.
Okay.
So, like, I don't really know if I want to spend all that money.
I thought you were going to go like for the, you know how The Rock has his on the shoulder?
Yeah. I mean, if I was in shape,
Yeah.
other than
Me
round,
too. Me too.
I
That's
would-
why I got to go on the arm.
I would probably do something more impressive.
I got to go on the arm here. You know?
Yeah,
I got to be in better shape to do the chest.
I don't know if I want
stomach.
to invest this kind of
Not
money
sure. That's scary.
into it.
Let's see.
Let's see
what
if
we
I can
got.
put it on the camera.
We got,
I can't.
got it up
I can
there?
see it.
all right, let me see it.
Yeah, that's the. I put it
Oh, yeah.
on the camera. I think
You
I
know what?
showed you that.
Where did you find? You found that somewhere, right?
Yeah, it was some
Okay.
some site, and I just like, I really like that.
That's pretty cool. That would
different.
No, it's different. See, that would take a couple sessions. We'll have somebody out there has tattoos. We'll have to call us and let us know. About
Right.
it. You know, talk about the experience. Call in on the show. What's our number again? We'll give her a number out.
724-40 the phone
Okay.
number.
So you
And you can call or text it. Just like a regular phone number.
Yeah. So tell us all about it. Oh, anyway, so body modification. So what they do is body these are where they put like things underneath their skin and stick out like more like it's more like a piercing
Like
kind of deal.
the lizard guy.
Kind of like the lizard guy. Yeah. Which, by the way, if your nickname's the lizard guy, it might be gut check time to check on your body modification. Pull back a little on it. Maybe change a little bit. Well, the lizard guy's not the best nickname. It's not the worst. Don't get me wrong, lizard guy.
Well, there's that
I don't
guy
wanna
that's trying to
offend
be
you
a
out there.
skeleton too.
Skeleton guy would not be good
I'm
either,
not
I
a
don't think.
fan of that.
Yeah, I don't want to be called skeleton guy nor lizard guy. But like I said, I don't want to offend you, lizard guy. But what this one was, it was a young lady. She is in Mexico. Young lady in woman in Mexico. She is in a body modification. She removed her belly button.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I wonder why.
It's a body thing, I guess. I guess it looked like a space alien or something, no belly button. But she removed the belly button.
Yeah.
But she didn't just throw the belly button away. You don't just throw your belly. You don't just toss your belly button up and remove it. It's a belly button. She gave it to her boyfriend. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
Like a
box.
present?
A
Like
little
in a
box.
frame,
Yes, like
or-
a little box. You have a belly button because it's a little belly button. It's like,
Yeah.
isn't it? I don't know. At first I thought, and then I thought, you know what's kind of romantic?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's
There's better ways to say I love you, I think.
I know there are, but I'm just saying, if a girl gave me a belly button in a box, I'm like thinking, you know what? I'm not, even though I'm a little grossed out, I'm not going to make her feel bad. I'm going to say thank you for that.
Okay.
That's a nice gift. I don't
Nice
know what
gesture.
nice gesture, right? And if it's a girlfriend, then what do? The problem is now, okay, say you're not crazy about having a belly button. What do you do with the belly button? Because it's a gift, and you don't want to
put on a necklace.
Could I don't know. If now then you'd have to wear it.
The smell.
I was thinking more. For me, I'm going to go on my rear view mirror of my car.
Oh, hang
Instead of
it from the mirror.
Like a St. Christopher medal.
Oh, okay.
It'll be protecting you
Yeah.
from car accidents and things like that.
Hmm.
Because then
You'll get a lot of lint there.
I think he should do that. The boyfriend should do that because then the girl, when she gets in the car, she'll know.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But what do you do in return for that? Like, how do you repay that
I don't think
gesture?
you can return that one. There's no way. You can't go out and buy flowers or
Like,
anything.
how do you top that?
You can't? No. I don't think you can top it. When somebody gives you a belly button. That's commitment. I think a ring.
Yeah, a ring.
I think he's got to follow the ring.
Yeah.
She's pretty much telling him, right? I think it's time.
Yeah.
If we can
take
get
the
in
next
touch
step.
with this, we can get in touch with the boyfriend. This is a new story. Just came out with.
This has to be like in Europe or something.
No,
you
it's
said
no,
Mexico.
it's Mexico.
Yeah. Other
He's
said it
got
doesn't happen here.
He's got to get it together, and I'm sure his friends are at a bar right now. They're doing shots of tequila, and he's got the belly button in a little box.
I wonder what a cut-off belly button looks like.
A little round. And he's got a box, and they're saying, you should give her a ring. You should give her a ring. Really? I think a ring. There's no other way around that.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Meet the family and.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
That's as committed,
Next step.
as committed as you can get. Now, there's another story I like that came out this week. It's based off of a story we talked about a month ago, actually, or no, a little while ago. I can't remember exactly when we talked about this. But there was a woman. She's been making the rounds. This lady. She's pretty smart.
Yeah.
She's pretty sharp. She's getting herself on television a lot. We mentioned her a bit because she's the lady. Remember the story, Todd, of the woman who had sex with 20 ghosts?
Oh yeah, I remember. We talked about it back.
We talked about it a while ago. Yeah,
like early in last year.
Yeah, and then she got engaged to one of the ghosts.
Oh, is that the most recent?
Well, no,
thing?
This is the sad part. They broke up.
Oh.
The fiance was cheating on her.
Oh, with a ghost or a
ghost,
person?
The ghost, because the ghost. The big story was that she did a big interview on British television, and they're trying to work it out.
Okay.
They may still work it out. This marriage may not be off.
Yeah. But
the ghost fiance cheated on her. I don't know how. With another spirit, I guess.
Did they say another ghost or a person?
Yeah, it's too personal, I think, to talk openly about that. Probably for her. I think the wound.
Bobby Brown said he had.
What?
He did this on like a 2020 interview or something.
What?
Said that he was one of the houses he lived in Atlanta was haunted.
Bobby Brown, the singer.
The singer, yeah.
Okay. Whitney Houston's husband, Bobby Brown?
Yeah, ex-husband. Okay. Yeah,
he had sex with a ghost.
He said he did.
He had sex with a ghost.
Yeah.
He's done.
It was like on ABC or something, one of those talk shows.
You think he did?
He did a lot of drugs.
He did a lot. Back in the day, he did a little. Could have had a few, whatever. Who knows?
Had a little bad batch or something.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
that was other than this lady. That was the only
ghost.
other person that I've ever heard that.
I've never heard Bobby Brown having sex with
a
ghost, actually. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be. Yeah, it would be wild if you could like a sexually transmitted disease from the ghost.
Yeah.
Like in a rash.
Yeah.
Like a ghost rash.
Ghost herpes.
Yeah. I wonder if they break up the. You know what? If the ghost, you know what? If the ghost doesn't get in communication, cuts all communication, then he's really ghosting her. He's ghosting her.
Maybe that's where
the worst.
Maybe that's where
the
it
worst.
came
The
from.
lowest thing.
Maybe
ghosting.
That's where that term came from.
It is. It's the worst, man. It's the lowest thing. That's what happened. She finally finally realized, what he's about. This spirit, but she's still not giving up.
Oh. That's good.
There's still love there, and love wins in the end. That's what I'm saying. I believe. I think it's going to win in the end. I hope those two work it out.
Yeah.
You know.
Like a good love story.
Does the ghost go to the bar somewhere? You know. I can't believe it, man. It's terrible. I can't take it.
Wonder if there's like a dating app.
Wonder if she's ghosting him. He's like, she's ghosting me. I can't believe she's ghosting me. She's so mad. Yeah, I have no idea. It's bizarre. How are these people? This lady's making more. She's getting more television than anyone with this.
Yeah.
What a genius thing to come up with.
You figure this is the second time we've talked about her in less than a year.
I know, but it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's brilliant. You know what's interesting? If you ever heard this thing, this is pretty. Did you ever hear of Abraham Hicks?
No.
Okay. There's this thing. It's out there. If you're out there, try this, everyone. Go on YouTube, okay, and type in Abraham Hicks. Now, you type in whatever you want to, like, hear about, okay? It could be on, depression, or it'll be on marriage. It could be on happiness. It could be on your job. Or type in a theme. Okay, so what this is Abraham Hicks is a spirit that died. And there's a lady named Esther. She's like a medium. And she speaks through, or Abraham Hicks speaks through her, and it's the wildest thing you could ever hear, because first you're sitting there going, all right, this is kind of crazy.
Is it a bit, you think? Or
no, I thought it was, but
like she's conning people?
I thought so until you start watching it and you start listening to it, and you're like, the stuff she's seeing is just brilliant.
Huh.
It's just like, I don't know, it's kind of common sense in a way, but no, it's like amazing unless, I don't know. It's hard. It's one of those things where you're like, I'm not quite sure. But the answers are always good, whether it's coming from her, Esther's her name, or Hicks. I don't know. Either way, the answer's good. That makes sense. But it's like on the money all the time. Like when they get the answer, it's like it really makes sense.
So you get this from like YouTube or something?
Yeah, somebody told me about it. And I said, all right, I'll try. And like Esther, who speaks Zebra. She does like cruises and like, has seminars and all that kind of stuff. So you could actually go see Esther and Abraham Hicks. Now that would be the all-time one to get an interview. I want to talk to Esther. Then that means we'd be able to interview Abraham Hicks.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Do you want me to try?
I'd love
we could try. I'm sure we could get a phone interview.
It'd be the greatest thing in the world if I could talk to Esther. And then,
it's probably not as believable on the phone, though.
It is. It's pretty. I mean, you got to hear her
think?
do it. It's the wildest thing ever. Yeah.
I'll look into it. I'll try.
It's cool. It makes it's the other side. It's it's where we go, I guess.
Now, is it did I miss that part? Is it a relative of hers or?
No, I don't think. I don't know. I don't really know the details. I just know it's a guy who died a long time ago, 1800s.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, she's like a medium or something.
Interesting.
And she like talks through. I know it sounds crazy, man. Dr. Wayne Dyer, who's a great philosopher and self-help guy, he kind of first mentioned it in a lecture. I heard him mention this thing. And that's where it kind of got there. And then someone else told me about it. And on YouTube, I got it. It's just fascinating. Because, right? Don't you believe it? Do you believe in that stuff? There has to be ghosts, right? There has to be another side, I think. There's something else out there. Right?
I don't know. I go back and forth with that. Believing it or
a lot of
not
people
believing
do.
it.
I know. It's a leap of faith.
I'm like one of those guys, like a doubting Thomas. I need to see it firsthand, I guess.
But it's kind of cool.
I'm not inviting it, believe me, by any means.
Why, you're afraid? You think
I don't want to invite that stuff.
Do you think you never saw one? And we never saw one.
No, I never saw
we didn't talk about that. Yeah. No, I don't want to see one either. I don't want to see a ghost. I've been to some haunted houses, man.
Well, I mean, ghost sex. I mean,
I wouldn't mind. I guess ghost sex would be okay.
That'd be interesting.
Not interesting to look at.
Well, you wouldn't see anything.
That would be the ghost sex video shows up. That would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Do you know they have a tournament that would look like ghost sex? I guess. This is real. They have an air sex tournament.
Oh, like an air humping?
Air humping. It's a real thing.
I think one of my world records, I don't know if it still stands, but I had the most air humps in a minute or something.
What?
It was
Wait a second, you have an air humping
It might have
record?
been one of the ones I failed at. I think I failed at the air hump record.
I didn't even know there was an air hump record.
Yeah, there's the most air humps in a minute or 30 seconds or something.
Really?
And obviously I wasn't good at it. Well, so that was one of the ones I failed at.
Well, they have one. It's called air sex, and people get up on stage.
Like air guitar.
It's like air guitar,
okay,
but it's air sex, and they have this. It's like a big thing, like a tournament. Like there's this big championship, and there's like an air sex champion out there. And it's the most bizarre thing to watch on. That's another thing. Go on YouTube. Type in air sex tournament. You'll see like there's tournaments all over. I guess they have the preliminaries. And then they have the air sex championship somewhere.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Imagine, I know it is interesting. Imagine, you're Jerry at work in accounting. And like, what do you do, Jerry? Joe does karaoke on the weekend. That's his hobby. What's yours? Air sex. What? Yeah, I'm in a tournament coming up. Semifinalist. One day I'm going to be the champion. And there's, like I said, there's a champion. I think you get a championship belt or something like that.
Yeah.
You got to be pretty lonely, I guess.
Air sex champion.
Yeah. I mean, is it?
I'm sure there's rules.
There are rules. There are rules. They're clothed.
Yeah.
It's but it's interesting. I guess. Is it good? I mean, is it practice? Maybe it's practice for real sex. If you're doing air sex, there's really little chance of you getting real sex, because if you're doing air sex and you're at a bar and you're talking to a woman and you're having a drink and you're like, yeah, you know what? I have an air sex tournament coming up. She's walking away. You're pretty much gonna have air sex forever.
Yeah, but. Shoot,
I don't think she's going to say that's
if you're really good at air sex,
well,
you might.
Let's put it so you got to go all in and win. If you win the title, then the girl might say,
it's kind of like a sneak peek for your moves.
Yeah, the girl will be interested maybe if you won the title. But if you didn't win the title and you're just an air sex tournament, you're not getting anything.
You're going to
be with
to
air
your moves.
Your best shot is to have sleep with a ghost.
I don't really have moves. Good moves.
I got to tell you. When you see some of the air sex people have good moves.
Yeah. So maybe that's good. It's a selling point.
It is probably a selling point, but they are having sex with air, which negates the selling point.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah. And
probably shouldn't ask.
And they look like you could get injured, I think, doing that. It's kind of like aerobics, it sort of looks like. Yeah, it's the strangest thing. I can't believe they have tournaments of it though. But it's something. It's something you. Another thing. You know, you could end up on YouTube for. Do you know you can do this for hours on YouTube?
Yeah,
You
getting in those wormholes.
I could be on YouTube for hours and hours just watching cats. I can watch cats. You know, dogs.
Yeah.
I can watch dogs on YouTube. It's very relaxing.
I fall into like animal mating.
Really?
All the time.
Animal porn's your thing?
Know.
Animal mating?
It's not really porn. Yeah, it's like
it's like cute animal.
I don't know.
Cute little animal porn, I guess. Is that what it is?
I don't
sort
know.
of.
It's I get in those weird wormholes and then people eating weird stuff.
That's a weird one there. I like that though. I don't know if I don't know. Animals mate like really
like lions.
Oh, lions.
Turtles.
Okay. Yeah, turtles. Yeah.
My mom's so proud of me right now.
Is that really? You're
like my therapist. I admit some.
Yeah, I really get it out of you, man. I mean, my God, I don't see me watching turtle porn tonight. Though. You're not enticing me to do this, Todd. So, yeah, it's
I get into the eating ones too, where they're doing like eating challenges.
Right, because that's your thing, right?
Yeah,
you're
right.
into eating deal, all that.
Yeah,
that's good. Well, yeah, it's a weird. I watch old like Tonight shows and stuff, old Tonight shows and stuff, man.
Yeah, that's
Watch Don Rickles and all these old comedians.
What's cool about it is like, if I tell the kids something about something from my childhood, I could just go right to YouTube and show them, like a TV show that I watched when I was a kid.
You can watch Carson. Say, "Here's Johnny Carson, man. Here's what it was about."
That's
the coolest.
It's like it's almost weird to think of life without it now, and we grew up without it.
Yeah, it's true. It is amazing how great it is, though. Because even like watching shows, like you don't have to watch an entire show. Like if I want to watch something on Kimmel or whatever, or his bits or whatever,
Yeah, you don't have to watch
mean tweets or whatever. Just, all right, I'll watch it. It'll take a second.
Yeah.
I got the new iPhone, man. I'm loving the new iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the X. It's pretty cool. Got everything. It's probably pretty much like the other iPhone, I guess. Really, right along it.
Yeah.
Everyone gets
I'm due for an upgrade myself.
Yeah, you know how to get you? Because you're going to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
You go, it's got a better camera. You're like,
okay. Well, then you got to get it. Yeah, that's on my agenda. But I was having this conversation, I think, maybe with you. My phone is a 7.
Yeah, we did talk
Galaxy
about
S7.
Yeah, I know. Everyone looked down at you when you said you had a 7.
It still does everything that I needed to do.
Yeah, but
I do a lot of stuff.
It's an
podcast related and everything, and videos. I think the funny part for me was we were trying to pull a video.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting there with their iPhones, and
you had the 7, and everyone else
has
an 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, I have it. You guys all have it in your inbox.
And you're like,
I already had it done.
But everyone looked at you like, poor Todd only has a 7. You got to bump up.
Yeah.
You got to move to 8, 9, or 10.
I get the newest.
You have the Galaxy. No. Funny thing with you ever go to the app? You don't go to the Apple store, right? You have Galaxy.
Yeah.
But the Apple store, it's interesting. I always feel so weird in the Apples. They like to they throw me off.
Really?
I'm telling you, you walk in, and I think they're called geniuses. Is that what they're called? They're associates. They're called geniuses.
I don't know.
Maybe the guys
not cool
told me that. I believe them. But anyway, they have headsets and all that. No, that's just it. I'm not cool, and they make you feel like you're lost. Because I walk in, and they go, first person walks up, and they go, stand over here, and they put you like in an area. It's not even nothing. It's just an open space.
Yeah, it's like a big room with a table down the middle, right?
It's like but you stand here. They give me a
assigned spot.
Here, stand here, and then it's like an open space. It's like I'm being timed out, and then another person comes up, and then they take something down, they write something, run away, and then you're still standing there, and then finally they bring you up, and then heaven forbid if you go there to get service, they kill me with service.
Yeah.
The first thing they go, did you turn it on and off? I didn't, and I lie. They go, yeah. Of course, I turned it on and off, and I didn't. Then they turn it on and off, and it worked. Always works.
I wonder why it worked for you.
I know. I just, and that's something. I did that 3 times. I never did. Not once. Not once. And I walk out with shame. And I can't believe I just stood in an open space for 10 minutes. and that's just it. There's my advice. If your iPhone is going off on a just turn it on and off.
Yeah.
Same with your cable TV. Just pull the plug out, wait 5 minutes, plug it in.
That's usually what I do.
That's all it works.
Yeah.
It's all you have to do. I learned that the hard way, and I felt shame with the whole thing. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the show with on video here. I mean, you know, it's kind of fun I like the video thing. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's something different.
It's
We'll
something
get used to
different.
it.
That's why we're going to get to say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
And all of our friends all around the world can watch it.
Yeah. Amsterdam.
You know? In Amsterdam, you can watch it in Amsterdam. Hello, Amsterdam again. Yeah, exactly. We're planning our big show in Amsterdam. That's our goal for
field trip.
That's one of our goals for 2019.
We're gonna shoot the TV show there.
Hey, we'll keep everyone posted on the TV show. Don't forget, I'm at the Strand Theater on the 21st. Looking forward to that. Yinzer cards, hitting all the Giant Eagles for the Christmas cards, and see you at Bloom's Cigars, and we'll see you down at Burn, and hanging out, and I guess we're gonna have to. Man, we're really gonna have to work on our hair now that we're on.
Yeah, I always wear a hat.
You're gonna go hat every time.
Always wear a hat.
You gotta reveal it. You gotta reveal the hair.
The five of them. I have 5
You
hairs.
gotta reveal the 5 hairs, man. You gotta let people see it. You gotta let people see your hair, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the beard for a while. I like the beard.
Yeah.
It feels. I don't know why. It feels sophisticated or something, huh?
Oh, it's a good
I think
look
I can
for
answer
you.
a question.
Even though
I need a pipe too.
TV didn't like it. They didn't like it for TV.
Oh yeah, for the show I had to trim it down a little bit.
Yeah, we were like pulling old pictures of you up.
Yeah, they wanted to go more a little cleaner, a little bit the rough look that I grew it back a little bit. So yeah.
Well, back to since we were talking about TV again, I think one of the most exciting, the coolest things for me was seeing that guy get all excited to see you, and he had the old sweatshirt with your old shows on there and stuff.
That was really
that was a cool moment.
Thanks, Todd. That was an honor for me too. That's the coolest thing about that gig, man. Being in media this long in Pittsburgh and having that connection with people, and it's an amazing connection. It's an amazing feeling for me. As much as I don't know, it's exciting to see those people excited, man. Thank you for saying that, Todd. It meant a lot to me, man. That guy came and had me. Look at his T-shirt. I held on to it for like 20-some years.
He wears it at every Steeler game, he said.
Every Steeler game, yep. And we won that game.
Yeah.
It's good. The Steelers, we're looking, knock wood, we're looking good.
They're back in first place.
I want to be in Atlanta so bad this year for the Super Bowl, bud.
It's looking a little better now.
We got to get to, got to get to Atlanta, man. I feel it, Super Bowl year for Big Ben.
Yeah.
It's good seeing Big Ben, and we went to the Steeler walkthrough.
That was a cool thing.
It was fun.
Should we talk? We could talk about
sure,
that.
Probably, yeah.
We were at Steeler practice filming.
Yeah.
And you walk in, and it was really crazy. I'm supposed to be videoing with the camera.
Yeah.
I'm in charge. They give me one job, and I'm just walking in, like taking it all in. Like, this is so cool. Like, I'm just like in awe of everything because we're walking into Steeler practice. All the Steelers are 10 feet away from us. Antonio Brown comes walking off the field, shakes T. Rowe's hand, and I'm like, oh my God, that's Antonio Brown. And like 2 seconds later, you hear Jimmy, and Ben runs up and gives you a big hug. That was probably one of the coolest things of the entire weekend.
That was fun. He looks good, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize how tall he was. I never seen him that close in person.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's lost some weight too. Look, he looks like he did his rookie year, man.
Yeah,
that's why I'm feeling Super Bowl. I'm feeling Super Bowl. He looks great. Exactly. That's that family. Those kids keep him running.
Yeah,
keeping him thin in shape, man. As I told him. Oh man, go Steelers, baby, go Steelers. And thanks everyone for checking us out again, and listening to the show, and now watching the show.
Yeah.
With Jim Crenn, No Restrictions, my buddy Todd DeFazio. We're here we're gonna finish the cigar here in your studio here.
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds good.
All right.
No restrictions.